Welcome to Moonstone Update. I'm Mark Beshard, the Managing Editor of Moonstone Publications. Here's a look at some of the stories we've covered over the past week. But first, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. The Financial Services Tribunal has turned to the principles governing the fit and proper requirements for legal practitioners in setting aside the debarment of a bank's representative on the grounds of dishonesty. Drawing on cases involving attorneys, it said there is a distinction between unprofessional conduct and dishonesty or lack of integrity. First National Bank debarred one of its private bankers for artificially keeping his phones busy so that he did not have to take calls from the clients of other representatives. Applications to enroll for one of Moonstone Business School of Excellence's accredited qualifications close on Monday, June the 27th. If you want to kickstart a career in the financial services sector, or if you're already in the industry and want to broaden your prospects, then you need a recognized and relevant qualification. MBSE has a proven track record of preparing people for a career in financial services. Visit MBSE's qualifications page today and choose the qualification that will give you the skills you need. Parliament's finance committees won't rubber stamp proposed amendments to the Financial Intelligence Centre Act. National Treasury wants the amendments passed as soon as possible to prevent South Africa from being placed on the Financial Action Task Force's grey list. Grey listing will have dire consequences for the country's financial system and will create difficulties for businesses that engage in foreign trade. But the committee said the amendments will have far-reaching implications, and a proper public participation process was not optional. The Financial Services Tribunal says it is seeing a familiar pattern in many debarment reconsideration applications. A client produces an affidavit stating that he or she did not apply for a product, but recants the allegations in a second affidavit. The dilemma facing the tribunal is deciding which affidavit states the truth. Sanlam Emerging Markets debarred a representative after a forensic investigation concluded that the client's signatures on the policy documents had been forged. But the tribunal set aside the debarments after noticing discrepancies between the client's original and subsequent affidavits. The tribunal set aside another debarment, this time one made by the FSCA, because the order failed to state the period for which the debarment would be in effect. The authority debarred the FSP because he allowed a debarred broker to render advisory and intermediary services. The tribunal upheld the FSA's reasons for arriving at its decision, but remitted the order, saying debarment cannot be indefinite. The tribunal has recommended that the FSCA investigate a retirement fund's trustees, its administrator and the employer after finding that a fund member suffered loss in a dispute over a pension benefit. It criticized the fund's administrator, Liberty, for allegedly doing nothing to ensure that the employer complied with its obligations. The tribunal also said the pension fund's adjudicator had perpetuated the injustice meted out to the member by not scrutinizing Liberty's submissions. Estate planning is often seen as the final stage of financial planning, but it should be a continuous process of managing your assets and liabilities throughout your lifetime. This is the view of Mariska Commons, the head of technical support at PSG Wealth. She says proper estate planning will enable you to structure your estate in the best way to reduce tax liabilities. It is also important to understand how quickly tangible or intangible assets can be liquidated to create liquidity to provide for your family. That's all we have for this week. You can read these stories and many more on our website, moonstone.co.za. Until next time, here's wishing you all the best from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.